Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today, we're going to be talking about RWA projects. I'm going to share with you my two favorite projects in the category, one high cap and one micro cap. And the micro cap is extremely small, extremely high risk, but also potential for high reward. So if that sounds interesting, please make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Also, if you want to get my buy and sell alerts, check out the VIP group linked in the description. Both of these coins in this video, I sent out buy alerts to my community. And the micro cap one, I already put a buy alert out, and the VIP group are starting to see some profit. So if you like the sound of that, if you like the sound of a Discord group, which is active 24/7 with voice chat calls and VIP live streams, check it out. It's in the description. So I'm going to explain to you my thesis on why I think real world asset coins can do really, really well in the next wave for the altcoin market. I truly believe that we are going to have another leg up in the altcoin market. And when this leg up happens, it's going to be very fast and there's going to be a ton of money made, particularly in utility-backed narratives, particularly coins which can tie into some of the mainstream narratives, such as the US-based narrative, and also tokenizing the world, right? Which is something we hear all the time from people at BlackRock and companies like that. So I think RWA is the perfect narrative where it obviously has some hype, but it also has a ton of utility. So I'm looking at this narrative as one which I want to have a bit of exposure to in my portfolio for the next leg up. I currently hold two projects in the RWA narrative. The first one is Ondo, which is at a $2.8 billion market cap. I'm neither in a big profit or a loss on Ondo. I'm kind of just at break even on it. The other project is Swarm Markets, okay, which is a tiny, tiny micro cap, $9 million market cap. And I think it's got a ton of potential. It's just so undervalued for what it is. You go and research it. You know, you read the white paper and things like that. I'm not going to go through all of that on this video, but I have read a lot of it. And I've looked into the team. It's well regulated as well. And it's crazy. But we're going to look at Ondo first, and then we will get into the DGen play. Ondo, for me, it's like the blue chip RWA project. The all-time chart looks really good. We can pull it up right now on the screen. You know, it's just held pretty strong during this dump. A lot of altcoins during this recent dump, they've came right down to their range lows. Ondo actually hasn't done that. It's held up fairly well compared to where it was, you know, in the beginning of 2024. There's a lot of altcoins, Ethereum being one of them, that is just completely and utterly capitulated right down to the levels that it was at many, many years ago. Ondo has held strong, and you can see it's trying to reclaim this golden pocket here, trying to break above it, which would be really, really bullish for Ondo if it did that. And, you know, a lot of people will be asking me, where do I see Ondo going in the bull run? Well, if we go and look at the market cap, it's just 2.8 billion, which might sound like a lot, but for basically the best RWA project, I think it could easily go, you know, between 7 to 15x higher than what it is right now. Now, Ondo is basically tokenizing all sorts of real world things, allowing you to earn yield on US dollars with that treasury yield thing. If you've looked into that, you can see that there, the US dollar yield, US treasury yields as well. You can get 5% APY basically, you know, on the dollar, which is pretty good. Especially if we go into like a down market, there's going to be a lot of people who are going to be looking to get interest on dollars rather than being in the market. And that is something that's going to appeal to a lot of people. They also basically run Flux Finance, which is the leading DeFi protocol supporting tokenized RWAs. And that is obviously governed and powered by Ondo. So go check all of that out. I'm pretty bullish on it. Backed by BlackRock and Morgan Stanley as well, like two of the biggest institutions in the world. And we always hear BlackRock talk about tokenizing the stock market, tokenizing real estate, all these different things. And they are literally partnered with Ondo. So this would be my bet if you're looking to go heavy into RWA. Now, if you're looking to be a bit high risk, high reward, Swarm Markets would be my play. Now, I've talked about this one multiple times on the channel. I made videos on it in the past, years ago. But I think it's getting a really good potential buy opportunity here on the chart. Okay, the last time Swarm Markets ran, it made a massive move. If you would have bought it the end of 2023, around 5 cents, it ran all the way up to above $1. So you would have made over a 20x on Swarm Markets. I know some of the VIPs made a lot of money on it from when I used to talk about it. I did end up selling it for Kaspa. I don't really regret that because Kaspa did very well at the time. But I actually re-entered Swarm Markets and I put out a buy alert at the point of breakout here. And it looks to me like it is starting to creep up. It looks like it has formed its bottom and now it is ready to start moving up. If you don't know what Swarm Markets is, they have a really good website outlining what they do. They basically tokenize anything, a stock, a commodity, whatever it is, they tokenize it and you can hold it through basically a tokenized digital asset, like on the blockchain. So tokenized securities. So MicroStrategy stock, Nvidia, gold, Coinbase, all these different things you can go ahead and hold through the Swarm Market platform. And it says that their TVL is 4.5 million. So there's $4.5 million locked up through the protocol. That could be in some of the assets, obviously, which you can buy. But that's pretty impressive considering the market cap's only 9 million, the TVL. It's basically half the market cap. So a lot of people are actually using this platform. And for that reason, I think it is going to do very well as the fact it's partnered with Chainlink. So when RWA comes back, which I think it will, and I think has never really had its true moment, Ondo and Swarm Markets would be the two projects I go for. Ondo would be my blue chip. Swarm Markets would be my micro cap. I'd obviously be putting a lot more money in Ondo, but I still think it's wise to have a little bit of a allocation in a speculative lower cap. So that wraps up today's video. A lot of people have been asking me to make a video on RWA. So there you have it. Those are the two projects I'd be buying. There are some other good projects in the RWA category. I like Proppy, Mantra's pretty good as well. But they would be the main two I'd be looking at. Plume also looks pretty decent. That one's kind of on my radar. I know a lot of my VIP members are a big fan of that. But these two are the two that I hold, and those are the ones I'm kind of betting on this cycle. If I get any others, if I get any other RWA projects or projects in any other narrative, I'll be letting my VIP members know first. That's the first link in the description. Make sure you click it and you sign up before the prices go up when the market recovers. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.